brought back the second time, and now they're letting him go on run. Now that will depend on whether the suturing job is good.
Bob Papa along with the fight doctor Ferdy Pacheco. Oscar De La Hoya with his cheering section on hand is one step away from a gold medal fight. The 19-year-old out of Los Angeles, California, East Los Angeles, the family compound on McDonald Avenue, checking it out. The 1990 Goodwill's Games champion, the 1991 United States Boxer of the Year, Oscar De La Hoya. And his father, Yoel, is here. De La Hoya defeated Dmitry Tonchev in his last fight, 16-7.
Well, he is a ship sailing into this with his hold full of pride, determination, talent, and a whole shipload full of kinware. He brings 12 relatives with him.
Sung-Sik Hong of Korea will be his opponent, 24 years of age. And he knocked out Ronald Chavez in his last fight at 2:25 of round number 1 with a tremendous shot to the body. And there is the referee. Ferdy, that was a blistering body shot that ended that fight.
Yeah, it was a perfect demonstration of what a punch to the solar plexus can do.
We begin round number 1. Oscar De La Hoya in the red. Sung-Sik Hong of Korea in the blue.
Hong, a left-hander, one of the many, many, many cavalcades of left-handers that made it this far. And as I said, if a left-hander goes this far, he's very good.
Oscar De La Hoya promised his mother a gold medal. She passed away in October of 1990. And De La Hoya, 2 wins away from achieving that goal.
He's out slicking it just as the opening of this. He is out slicking Hong.
You back it in with a caution there. Hong comes in with a right hand.
Now, you see all that tape on De La Hoya's headgear is not because it's falling apart. It's because he has some writing on it, and the Olympic Committee doesn't permit it, so they taped it all up. I think he had his name, something to his mother. It's taped up. Hong continuing this kind of battering attack that resulted in knocking out his opponent last time. He swarms, much as Guang Li did in the last bout. He swarms and he punches a lot. Maybe not as good as Guang Li, and he's fighting a fighter who is just as patient and just as sharp as Wayne McCullough.
The score 2-2 at this point, midway through the first round. Oscar De La Hoya with a left hand as Hong comes in. De La Hoya trying the short inside punch. And right now, Hong hitting on the break there. With 1 minute to go in round number 1. De La Hoya trying to dig to the body. .40 seconds to go in this first round.
Uh-oh, slip. It's the same old foot on foot that happened. Oh, look at that. Not a warning from the referee, not a caution from the referee. Why?
Some are better than others.
Well, that was so flagrant, so evident. I mean, it was almost like a bullfight there. Either man taking command right now. Both of them staying close to one another. No advantage so far in technique or in punches.
We come to the end of round 1. Left hand by Hong. And that is the end of the first round. De La Hoya a little bit upset. And right now it's 4-2 in favor of Hong. see Hong coming forward and taking it to De La Hoya. So Sung Sik Hong with a 4-2 lead at the end of one round. And we begin round number 2. And now De La Hoya back, and they'll ask them to wipe off some of the water. De La Hoya very frustrated. And he takes Hong down, and Hong is given the caution for spearing in.
Well, the sad history of this scoring is that when you're behind, you usually lose the fight. And Oscar's got a big mountain to climb here because Hong is not going to diminish his efforts. He is really a hard charging fighter. And Oscar's got to impose some hurt on him. He's got to try to pick up points by outboxing him. He's doing neither. He's not hurting him, and he's not outboxing him.
Well, Hong is doing a very good job of just holding here, and if De La Hoya doesn't get any help from the referee as far as just the break, he's going to be in for a long fight.
Well, he was the one that got warned for holding.
He's trying to get loose. And both fighters have been given cautions, and you know sooner or later someone's going to get 3 points.
I don't think this...
And we have 1 minute gone by in round number 2. Oscar De La Hoya behind 4-2 at the end of one round, and once again holding.
Oh, something is going on here. How many times has he warned him now?
I don't know,
That's
but
2 cautions for holding on and pressing down. One more, and it should be a warning, which would be 3 points for De La Hoya, and he would need it to win this
Chance of
fight.
USA, referee Ubanikin seemingly losing control of this fight, Ferdy.
Well, as long as he's keeping the record that he's got 2 warnings in, this is the style of Hong, to hold around the head and hit with the other hand. Again.
He has gone through every caution in the book.
That right there.
Look at that.
That's it. That's the one. That's the one.
That is a warning now given to Hong. So that is 3 points for De La Hoya.
And boy, does he need them. I mean, De La Hoya has been able to put any...
And De La Hoya pushed back.
It isn't a pushback. He's stepping on each other's feet because of the left-handed style. And now it's gotten really rough. And the next warning that he gets for the same thing, he doesn't need 3 cautions. He gets a warning. And then the next one he gets thrown out.
Well, no, he gets 2. He gets 3 warnings for the same infraction.
He got the warning.
He got the warning. So
he's got another one.
Another one. Then the one after that, he gets disqualified.
Look, he's doing the same thing again.
And he hits on the break.
Now he did that same thing again.
And there's no warning there.
Well, he did do. He made the motion with his arm just like he had before. If that's the second warning, then the third, and he's disqualified. This is going to be another one of those referee-influenced bouts, because Hong is not going to change. It's inherent in him to grab around the head.
There it is again. He goes for the headlock again, but he let go just in time. 25 seconds to go in round 2.
It doesn't make any difference, because when it's in a guy's a system to do it, he'll do it again and again. I mean, this is the heat of the action. He's not thinking about it.
Well, if he does it 2 more times, he should be disqualified.
Well, De La Hoya has got to do more scoring. He has not scored sufficiently. That was a good shot. Those 3 points will be a big, big help in this fight.
Well, Sung Sik Hong has not done much fighting, and Yoel De La Hoya, you saw him stand and cheer. Oscar De La Hoya in front 8-4. There's a headlock, Ferdy.
And big danger for him to continue that. But now that we know that it's gone to 8-4, that means De La Hoya picked up 6 points in that round, 3 of which were given to him like a Christmas present.
Real good. And some straight right hands, okay? And just be careful now. Listen, Oscar. If he holds your head down, just stay down like he's holding you. You don't hold him. You understand?
Hey, if he's going to try to hold you, make it look like he's really holding you.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I would have said to him in the corner. Next time he puts his arm around you, stay close to him like if he was Madonna. Don't let him go. Just let him hold you. Well, we have seen Griffin be a victim of that gratuitous 3 points awarded on a warning, and now an American fighter is getting his back.
Well, these are justified, though, because Hong has been blatantly holding De La Hoya. He does score with a right hand as he comes in. 30 seconds gone by in the third.
Well, it's a surprise to me that that the Korean didn't score 1 punch in that entire thing. He went from 4 punches in the first to 4 punches in the second. Same score. He was not given credit for 1. Now there, the guy that's holding is De La Hoya.
De La Hoya given a caution there.
And he's got to worry, or that 3 points is going back in the kip.
Left hand by Hong. Good punch there landed by Hong.
2 good punches, and both of them could have scored. De La Hoya shoe shining and coming up with a punch. Remember, that looks good. Doesn't get points.
A minute 45 to go. De La Hoya trying to punch his way out of the clinch. And once again, the fighters hold, and there's Hong again with that arm over the head of De La Hoya.
Yeah, but he's got to hold him with it. He can't just loop it. He's got to hold it. Now, it's got to be flagrant. It just can't be just a little hold.
Well, it's like he's realizing what he's doing, and then
Yeah.
he's stopping.
No. Look at this. That's not good. That's not good. Hong playing very dirty just then. Laces, if there were laces, Velcro this way in the face. Either way, it doesn't feel good.
Well,
and it's not kosher.
It's a very sloppy fight here, and
Well,
that's the kind of fight that Hong needed.
And the sloppier it gets, the better it is for De La Hoya right now. He's so far ahead. Neither man's scoring punches as long as they're holding each other. All he's going to want is see those precious digits, those seconds tick away. See, the longer he waits, the better off he is. See, look, now that was the same thing he got the warning for. Same sign, pressing down, holding on.
35 seconds to go, and Oscar De La Hoya will be in the gold medal round.
It's too soon yet. 27 seconds. We've seen cuts, we've seen broken noses, and we've seen knockouts with this much time to go. So let's watch Oscar De La Hoya try to finish off with a flourish, leaving no doubt to the judges that he is the winner of this bout. Maybe courtesy of Buchanan of Yugoslavia, who gave him 3.
Oh, now 3 points being given to Hong. And we know that during the Olympics, 3 points has always been awarded when a warning has been asked for, and suddenly this fight might be a lot closer.
I told you we're never over until that bell sounds in boxing.
And De La Hoya feels he's a winner. Hong raises his arm. And Oscar De La Hoya, in more of a wrestling match, his father Joel looking on anxiously. Those 3 points for Hong in the last seconds because of a warning. As you mentioned, Ferdy, you never know down the stretch.
Well, they just swapped 3 points either way, so this is still very much up for grabs. Stretton Buchanan of Yugoslavia, the referee, managed to dig himself out of a hole. If they said it, let's listen. Oscar De La Hoya.
11-10, De La Hoya a winner, so those 3 points given to Hong in the last half minute nearly tied this fight.
Wow. what a finish. Lady Luck was sitting in the American corner for change.
Hong can't believe it.
Well, Hong can't go home and say the Australian judge did it to me. I mean, Yugoslavian judge did it to me, because, by gosh, he evened it out, and that was a fantastic finish for that fight.
Oscar De La Hoya advances to the gold medal round, and he'll take Marco Rudolph. One more fight for Yoel De La Hoya as he shakes his head. And Oscar De La Hoya looking to avenge a world championship loss to Marco Rudolph. And you get a look at the end of the fight. Happiness for the De La Hoya family. The dream lives on. As Oscar salutes his mother.
One more step to the goal.